My name is Ashraf, one of the participants in the head injury integrated course. It's really a wonderful time. 2 days, theoretical part. You get a lot of information about head injury, which all the junior doctor, I guess, that really in need for these chances. And the second day, which is a practical, wonderful day. You get to learn a lot of things under experts and a lot of information, a lot of practicals you get exposed to. Really, the models is quite good because a couple of courses in the same college, we get used to work in a cadaver, which is dead tissues. To be frank with you, it's quite this cadaver is not in a good quality. So, and the second thing, the risk of infection itself. So my impression that the model which we use it in the head injury integrated course is a wonderful, and it gives you the same impression as if it's a live body. And that's what you need to know. You need to know that you know how to do the procedure safely. That's the first thing, the impression you need to come out from this course.
It's really good to have a 3D model that you can actually, half the battle with neurosurgery is getting your landmarks and knowing where to put your burr holes, where the trajectories is. So being able to do that on a realistic model is great.
I've been to lots of cadaveric courses.
Okay.
And other types of courses. These are the best models I've ever had.
This is the real thing. Close enough?
Better than the real thing. The cadaveric, that's what I mean. When I go on the cadaveric courses, you've got real brains. It's not as good as this because often they're not great specimens, the brain's mushy. I mean, the consistency of this brain, it's pretty fantastic.
Obviously, you don't expect skin to be exactly like human skin is, but it's a good enough.
Not yet, anyway.
It's a good enough model, but the sort of structure and the anatomically, I think they're pretty good.
Skin's, it's got the right thickness that you'd expect with a knife. Obviously, it's stretchier than normal skin. But the trick with operating is not the skin incision. It's everything after the skin incision. So the muscle was done very well because that's exactly how you strip off the muscle in real life. And this is exactly stuck down to the same kind of level. So I don't know how they did that, but that's very
So you didn't think it was too friable?
No, because you don't deal with the muscle anyway. It's only when you lift it off. It's the stripping which is the key part of the operation. And that's very realistic here.
A couple of courses when I try to drill and go through the bone to the dura, sometimes I go through the dura, but now here I can know exactly that I'm in the dura.
And that's because of the accuracy with humans compared to a cadaveric.
Cadaveric,
Dura's thicker on the model than in real life.
Models than in real life. Okay.
But and it's easier, I think, in real life to accidentally make a hole in the dura. Because the dura is white and bone dust is white, whilst here the dura is pink. So it comes up as a glaring neon sign to you. So in that sense, it's easier to do a craniotomy without damaging the dura on this model
than it would be in real life.
But in terms of the dura in relation to the brain, that's done very well. It's got the right amount of stickiness to the brain.
The bone, you think it responds correctly to drilling, to cutting, to all those things?
For all purposes, this is real bone. I mean, if I didn't see the cement there, I would think this was real bone. The drilling and the powder flying in your face and all of that, that's exactly what real bone is like. The only giveaway is when you take off the lid, real bone is porous, and you don't see that here. But in terms of the drilling experience, it's exactly, I wouldn't know that this was fake bone.
From my point of view, it was a really, really good model. I think, and they made the dura beautiful, and the brain was, I haven't touched that many brains, so I wouldn't know. But to me, it looked really realistic, and I hear the neurosurgeons at least, so I think it's very good. Without a doubt, it makes me much more ready to handle a case like this if I have to, and I don't have a neurosurgeon available. This is beneficial in the trauma team because now I know how the neurosurgeons are thinking, and so it gives me a better overview.
So the wider course as well.
Yes, I think so. And also in a situation where there's no neurosurgeon, that was what I was referring to. So especially in these cases, this is an excellent course.
And I've been to loads of courses. This is the best model I've come across, cadaveric or fake. This is actually better than the cadaveric models.